Hi, I'm Jessica Citizen from GamePron News. I'm here with Ramon from Ubisoft and we're talking about Ghost Recon Future Soldier. So, can you tell us a bit about the game because we've only just started to see it?
Yeah, so basically, as a bit of context, so the game is set in the near future. You're playing the Ghost, which is a super elite special forces from the US Army. You're playing a 4-man squad, and the context is it's a shadow war. So basically, the Ghosts are fighting enemies all across the world, but they don't know really what's behind that, and they will uncover that there is a weapon smuggling ring all across the world. So that will start in Bolivia, then you will go to Africa, in Zambia, in Nigeria. Actually, Nigeria is the mission that we showcase today at E3. Then you will go to Pakistan, Northern Europe, Arctic Circle, and so on. And the more you will go on, the more the conflict will become some kind of global war. The game, at its foundation, is a third-person shooter, cover-based. So a lot of the gameplay, we have put a lot of focus on having the cover perfect and having it right. So it's all about getting to cover, shooting the enemy, and so that's really the heart of the game. And then, because we're Ghost Recon and we want to reward the more cunning player and the team player, we put a lot of effort on our intel mechanic. Intel is the knowledge of the position and the shape of the enemy, what is he doing, where is he doing. So we have a lot of high-tech tools in order to provide that to the player. So that's the drone, that's the sensor grenade, we have that's the view mode, so like the magnetic view that sees if the enemy's got weapons, that allow you to see him through the wall, that kind of stuff. And then we put a lot of focus on team playing, so it's the synchronized shot, the opportunity for you to mark target for your teammates and make a synchronized takedown on them and so on. So that's pretty much of it.
So it's pretty big is what you're saying, really?
Yeah, it's pretty big. And we have a full campaign that is playable from 1 to 4 players. It's the same campaign that you can play with 4 of your friends. If you are not 4, you can play with teammate AI. And we have the adversarial, the multiplayer part, which can be played up to 8 versus 8. Today, if we showcase only 4 versus 4. And for the campaign, we have 12 levels, like I said, all across the world. And in adversarial, we have 10 maps.
So the game goes all across the world, but you were telling me that the development goes all across the world with various bits being developed in various different places.
Yeah, definitely. So with the game currently is developed in Paris, which is more focused on the campaign and the core loop. And in Red Storm in North Carolina, in Raleigh, we have a full team that is working on the multiplayer, that's creating all the awesome stuff that you will see, all the different roles and items. And they are developing the gunsmiths too. That's amazing tools that allow you to customize into great detail your weapon. And we have a team in Bucharest, in Romania, that is working on the technical parts and on the drones and the vehicles, so all across the world, like the Ghost.
All right, so you've just mentioned Gunsmith. Tell us about that. What we saw looked like nothing that we've ever really seen before.
We're really excited about Gunsmith. Basically, Gunsmith, so where that came from, it came from really the special operator fantasy. All the special forces guys really go into great detail to customize their weapon in order to have the best tool, which is their weapon, to do their job. And they can't leave anything to randomness or whatever. So we really wanted the player to experience that feeling. So that's why we created Gunsmith. So basically we have 52 weapons spread from pistol to a submachine gun to PDR, whatever. And 49 different attachments. So you can really go into a lot of customization to your weapons. You can go into the inner parts of the weapon. You not only customize the optics or the barrel length or that kind of stuff, you can really customize the inner part, like the gas system, the trigger group of the weapon, in order to really have your weapon exactly that you want. And all of that, thanks to Kinect, is really, really simple. So you can manipulate with your hands all the pieces of the gun. And if you're not really interested in gun, you don't know exactly how the scaling works, with vocal commands, actually you can add shortcuts to have the weapons that you want. So for example, let's say you want a long range, so you have selected your ACR, for example, which is an assault rifle, and you want it for long range, but you don't know what to put it. You just say optimize for range, and automatically the system will put all the attachments in order to give you the most range with that weapon. If you want to be more in a mission, you know that will be more at close range, you say optimize for close combat, and all the attachment will be made for close combat with stock that will be shorter, a shorter barrel, that kind of stuff. And that is even possible with the attachments. For example, you go to specific attachments, so like optics. So you have your weapon, you're okay with it, but you don't know about the optics. You want an optics again for long range. You just go to the optics, say long range, and it will give you the optic for long range and so on. So thanks to Kinect, it's really easy to use and it's pretty awesome.
So Xbox 360 is the platform to get this one on?
Yeah, on PS3 too. We have both of them. And they will ship at the same time, Q1.
And thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for coming.